Hey, my name is Valentine Njoroge, and I'm the CEO and founder of Dada Sphere, which is a space for African women to tell their stories. But probably more famously, you know me because I've been writing about sex in a national newspaper for over 10 years. And there's a reason I think sex education is so important. When I was 8 years old, my sister was born on my 8th birthday. I went to school, you can imagine, I was in standard 2, I was so excited, I have a baby sister. And some silly boy looked at me and said, your parents did bad manners 3 times, that's why you guys are 3 kids. So he just he took the wind completely out of my sails. I went home. Eventually, when my mom came home from the hospital, I was like, Mom, I was told that you and Dad have done bad manners and, it's a bad thing. Like, where did we come from? All this. And she looked at me and she was like, Ati, bad manners 3 times. She was like, it's called sex. It is amazing. And no, we haven't had it 3 times. We're having it all the time. It is an adult activity. And you too, when you grow up, will have sex. See, my mind was boggled. I went back to school like, what? Let me tell you guys something. So then I slowly became, not the authority, but I was the person you could ask all these hard questions because my mom would answer my questions. I'd go home, I'd ask her all these things, and she'd just tell me. Growing up, I learned, obviously, eventually, that actually people are not like this. My home was different. My mother is different. It wasn't even so much my dad. I think he was just kind of watching from the sidelines, like, what is happening? And letting my mom go along with it. And I realized there's so much ignorance when it comes to the subject of sex. There's so much shame. It's such a taboo. And in that taboo and in that shame, there's so much misinformation, and we're starving for this information about our bodies, and we live in them, and they can be such a source of pleasure and such a source of joy. We're not told about sex being tenderness. We're not told about sex being communication and it being playful and all these amazing things that it can be. Instead, we're given danger, STDs, danger, HIV and AIDS and all of these things. And especially as a woman, if you even look like you might enjoy sex, you're punished for it so much. Even other women like, hey, why is your skirt so short? Why do you have such an easy time with boys? It's a thing to be embarrassed about. Your mom will tell you, sit down, don't hang out with the boys, sit in the kitchen, peel some potatoes, but she doesn't want her daughter out there interacting with men. And it costs us in so many ways. When you don't understand your own body, you end up in this marriage, everything should be amazing, and it just isn't. So there's a lot of shame, and I would like to just dismantle that and have it be, I'm a Christian as well, what God intended sex to be for us, which is a joyous, beautiful thing. But without information, without a sense of power in that area, you can't fully access all that is available. So that's why I talk about sex. All of us need sex education. All of us need a better understanding of what is available in this area, what our bodies can do, what they cannot do, what to expect, and also how to take care of ourselves. Because if you're reckless in your sex life, it can frankly ruin your life. It can be dangerous. But if you're informed, if you're careful, you can create something so amazing. So that's why I talk about sex.